What's going on, everybody? Today's a brand new day, and I figured I'd start it off by changing some strings on my gig bass. I used a Fender jazz bass at Ocean Annie's 4 or 5 days a week last year, and I only used one set of strings. The reason why I only used one set of strings there is because I tried putting on new strings and the tone would be completely gone in the next day or two, so I was always dealing with dead tone anyway, so I was rolling up the treble on my bass or EQing some things out on the mixer, whatever the solution may have been. I just decided to roll with the same old strings. So I think it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and break that bass out of the case. I haven't played it in a couple months now, and I want to see just how dead those strings are, and we're gonna put a fresh set on there and see how it sounds. Let me go get the bass out of the garage real fast. Alright, here it is. I already took the liberty of tuning it up for us. It was pretty out, but here we are. Got the pickups all the way out, the tone maxed out, and that's what we kind of working with. Man, that is super dead, but you know, kind of nice. Haven't played the 4-string in a while. It's so fun playing a 5-string and then coming back to the 4-string and just kind of, you know, to me it doesn't feel like I'm missing anything. It just feels like the bass is incredibly mobile to play. I don't know. The B string being all the way out of the way on the top of the bass, I really don't notice it when it's gone. Well, I notice that it's not here, but I'd say going from a 5 to a 6 string is a little bit more difficult. Yeah, okay. That is dead. Very dead. That works for me at Ocean Annie's though, which is the beach bar that I play at. Simply because we're just playing cover musics. I don't take any solos, or I try not to take any solos. It really just depends on what kind of day my guitar player is having. Decides how many bass solos I'll take, which I prefer to play none. Anyways, you know, having this mellow tone, it kind of fits in well. We're a country band, so I mean, that's not a country bass line. I don't know why I played that, but you can hear that it kind of just settles in just fine. You're not really looking for too much. There's country. Just kidding. Don't play that in a country band. You'll get fired. Funny little side note about the country band is I was just graduating from Coastal Carolina University with my music degree in it was a bachelor's in commercial music and jazz, and it was kind of funny being considered a jazz musician when I was being auditioned for this band. For whatever reason, that gave me some extra clout. You really don't need to be a jazz musician to play country music. However, it is fun when you're playing country music and you notice all the secondary dominance in there that gets you excited. But other than that, it's I digress. Never mind. Cool. Let's change out these strings. You see how there's like these little those little marks on there. When it gets to that point, man, these strings are dead. These have been used for a year. I'm throwing them away. I don't need those anymore. My hands feel filthy and are filthy just from taking those off. Christmas set of strings, man. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for the Ernie Ball strings, which are always in my stocking. Ain't nothing better than a set of strings for Christmas. Woo, that's bright. I need to change this tension rod just a slight little bit. It's a little bit too good. Listen to that. Listen to that, man. Those are super, super, super bright. I'm not even listening back to what I've played yet. I'm just hearing the acoustic of the bass itself. And hear that little sizzle at the end? You don't even get that. And I know you're gonna say that's from the action being too low, which it might be a little low right now. But still, that wasn't happening with the other strings at all. You know what? Bass players, change your strings. We need to change our strings for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's just going to put your best foot forward when you're playing at a gig with people you already know, people you already play with, or people that are brand new. You don't want to show up to a new gig and you got to have everything going for you. Not from just making sure that you got your bass strings sounding right, but make sure that you got your charts printed out when you show up to the gig. Make sure that everything's in tune. You got all your stuff. You got to be in order, and it starts with making sure your bass strings are fresh bass strings. It's also just inspiring, and it's interesting because you've seen my F bass. I bought the F bass about 5 years ago, and that was the last bass purchase other than that little Harley Benton bass that I've made. And I haven't, I don't want to say I've lost the inspiration, because I haven't. I play bass every day, but there's always a level of inspiration that we might be missing out on because maybe we're not investing in our craft enough. This bass I've had for 8 years right here. I just put new strings on it. You just witnessed that. And after I turn off the camera, I'll probably be playing this bass all day today because it's just so beautiful. Bass players, change your strings. It makes a huge difference. You're going to sound better. You're going to play better. You're going to have more fun when you're playing. And it's just going to reflect everywhere in your entire musical career. So good luck with that. Next time you see me, I'm going to be going over some tips for practicing. If you're interested in seeing the rest of my bass collection, check out this video right here.